Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, standing outside one of the house flips we've been working on for a while. You might remember this as a greenhouse, and it looks much different now. This is also the house we had a ton of problems with contractors on. So we'll talk about that, a lien that got filed against us by one of those contractors, what's happened there, and show you the inside of the house too. Now, of course, check out investformore.com for much more information on our flips, rentals, be an agent, all that great stuff. And we love the likes and comments, so keep those coming as well. And if you share our videos, you're super awesome, so thank you for that too. This house we bought for $230, well, kind of direct from the seller. An agent gave us a referral for it before it was listed on the MLS, so that was a cool deal. And we were working on it for a while with a contractor we'd used a few times, and then things were just going very, very slow with them. And then they had a person they hired, an employee, to work on the house. And we actually met him here one day. And then the next day, or maybe 2 days later, he Facebook messages me saying he wasn't paid enough, he's gonna file a lien, yada, yada, yada. So, we argued back and forth, went back and forth on it. I'm like, basically he's arguing with the contractor for $175 because he thought he should be paid for a third day of work, even though he was let go before that third day for low quality work. And so eventually he did file a lien against the house for $600, but he did it extremely wrong. And I won't tell you why it was wrong because you probably will see my video and I don't want him to know exactly how to do it right. But he did it completely wrong, but the county still accepted it, which really they shouldn't have, but they did. So now, for us to get rid of the lien, we have to go through our lawyer if we wanted to. It probably cost us like $2,500 or so. So we still might do that because according to our lawyer, since he filed the lien so poorly, we can charge him our lawyer's fees and costs to do it. So for his $600 that he's filing, he might end up owing us a few $1,000s. We'll see. Now, aside from that, in the whole lien process, he's been calling me, texting me every single day for weeks, asking where his money is and being not the coolest guy about it, kind of a jerk about it. So, you know, normally in a situation like this, we try and make it right, not waste our time. But if people are going to be annoying about things, I can be just as annoying right back to them. So anyway, he left us a glowing review on Google for our business, Blue Steel Real Estate, actually, who has nothing to do with this property. That's my real estate brokerage, and you know, they will sell the properties, not fix them up. And so he left his name on there, Dustin Taylor, as the person who left that review in a public remark. So at that point, I posted his review and name on my Instagram page and Facebook page, and he stopped calling and texting me after that. So I'm wondering if somebody told him, hey, maybe you should probably chill out with this because you don't look like the most professional person doing this. So we'll see how that all ends up. I'm not too worried about it. I've not spent much time about it, but it's made for some interesting stories and interesting stuff we can post, that's for sure. As you can see, we're walking through this house pretty quick. Now, you can see it's close, still not done, but close. The other contractor who hired this guy, we had to let go as well because they came through, did some very poor work, and on top of that, we're not close to being finished. Made a number of mistakes, like telling us to schedule the carpet and hardwood floors to be done before they were even close to ready for it. And then they basically ran themselves out of money and asked for more money than the bid was to keep going, and we're not going to do that, so we parted ways with them. But the guy replacing them is doing a much better job. We're getting close to where we're almost done. I wonder if this is the door that was angled weird. Okay, that kind of works. It's still got a little bit of a weird angle to it, but it shuts, so I think that'll be okay. So we also had these weird vents in the floor you may have remembered from before. And I think they were super stinky and kept stinking up the basement. We got those cleaned out, fogged out, so I think that helped a ton. I think that took care of that problem. A lot of the texture problems, drywall, sheetrock, paint problems are being fixed. Bathroom problems are being fixed. A lot of stuff being done that we kind of already paid for, but it's getting done right now. And that's frustrating, but that's just part of the business. Honestly, you know, we have contractor problems a lot. It's just the name of the business, trying to get things done affordably. You know, you can't use big, giant contractors for projects who have, you know, because they'll charge you more than we can pay and still make a profit. And a lot of times you see the really, really good contractors who do amazing work, right? Either will be able to charge a ton for that work because they're really good, or they'll move on to commercial projects where they can make much more money, have much more profit, and grow a much bigger business. So that's kind of an interesting saying I've heard before, is that, hey, the really good contractors you can work with for a while on residential until they realize they can go into commercial and make a whole lot of money there. And I've seen some of the bids and commercial bids we've gotten on our commercial properties and can agree that it's crazy some of the margins they have on commercial projects. All right, so that's the house. We haven't shown you or talked a whole lot about it, mostly my drama with contractors. You can see the deck looks so much better now. And the outside looks so much better now. But we're getting closer. Like I said, we bought it for $230. Honestly, we'll probably be able to sell it for $360 to $370 now. When we're finished with it, we'll probably have $45,000 to $50,000 in work in it now, $30,000 other costs. We really could have kept that repair bill down a little lower, except for the debacle with the contractors, which again happens. It's not the end of the world. But that's why you plan for contingencies whenever you're flipping houses. You never assume everything will go perfect and everything will go right, because it rarely does. You often have problems. So if you're expecting everything to go perfect on a flip to make money, you could find yourself in a world of hurt when things don't go perfectly. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Love to see those likes and comments and shares and all that. And if you have questions or ideas for other videos, let us know below in the comments too. We also have links to the before videos and other videos talking about the contractors and showing what the house looks like when we first bought it down below as well. And there's always investformore.com with more information, and Amazon with our 9 books, and a 10th book coming soon as well. Thanks for watching. Be back soon.